Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to It's Pudding's Truth. Thank you for joining me today as we check in with the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. Now, please keep in mind that when it comes to these two energies, it's pretty much the two energies that we are all made of. So, for those who are looking for answers as far as romantic relationships and things of that nature, these two energies have to align first within yourself. That's the first union that takes place. Then the union with someone else. So when we do look into these energies, it could be about your twin flame, it could be about your romantic partner, or it could just be dealing with pretty much both sides of yourself and what you may need to work on. So yeah, we're just gonna jump straight into it, shall we? All right, so let's see. What do we have first for divine feminine spirit? How does divine feminine feel? Oh, we have Three of Swords. Okay. So, how does divine masculine feel, spirit? What's on your mind, divine masculine? How does divine masculine feel? Oh, you got a lot. You have a lot that you're feeling. Okay, so I'm going to take the one off the top because we had a lot that came out. Okay. So far we have the Daughter of Wands for divine masculine and Three of Swords for divine feminine. Now, for divine feminine, there's some heartbreak. There could be some tension left over from a past breakup, or I don't know, it's feeling like old energy, honestly. It doesn't feel as fresh. Yeah, it doesn't feel like something recent. It feels like something from the past that's taken place. And then on the divine masculine side, with the Daughter of Wands, we have that transformation. We have that, it's so much compassion and just love for the transformation on this side. So let's keep going here. Why does divine feminine feel this way, spirit? Oh. I'm sorry. I couldn't. But it was two separate cards. Maybe I should have took that. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. It may be some feeling like, I don't know, feeling stuck maybe. How those cards were doing just now. How does divine feminine feel, spirit? What's going on, divine feminine? You know what? Okay, so I'm going to cut the deck because me and the shuffling is not really agreeing right now. So let's see what we have here. Or maybe it's me. Maybe tell me about it. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands, we have that divine feminine is still trying to power through and stay strong and trying to move on. There could be some fear here because a lot of the times when we move on, it's like you don't want to lose hope for the person that you had feelings for before, if that's where you're at. But you don't have to fear, though. What's for you is for you. You know, so letting go is healthy. They'll come back if it's meant to be. So you don't have to worry about that. Like you not thinking about them, you withdrawing your energy. There's nothing wrong with that. Do what's best for you right now. Okay. Divine masculine. Where's all this compassion coming from besides your transformation? What do we have? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Justice card for divine masculine. So it's, I don't know. It's just, there's still, like, this is a great card, the Justice card. But it's like things are going well, but there's still something lingering here. There's still a decision that you haven't made yet, Divine Masculine. There's still a huge, something is still weighing on you. To a certain degree, to a certain extent, something is still weighing on you. And it may even be the Divine Feminine side that's kind of sort of, because you tend to mirror, of course, because you're one and the same. So some of this, it may even be the fact that you feel the energy that's being withdrawn from the Divine Feminine side. So it's like you still have this transformation that's taking place. You still feel good about the transformation, and I think that's part of it as well, because now you're starting to realize your mistakes, and that's not a bad thing. But there's still something there. Can I get one more card for Divine Masculine Spirit? One more card. What do you hide, Divine Masculine? What's going on? Divine Masculine wants to provide clarity and also receive clarity. That makes sense. Okay. Woo. We have the Devil card at the bottom. We have some negative energy there, so they may really be beating themselves up right now. And I feel like they do feel bad about the situation that's taking place here. Okay. Let's see. Romance Angels. What message or messages do you have for this union? What message or messages do you have for this union? I think I shuffle weird. I'm starting to really feel. And I know I say that like almost every video. I need to stop picking at myself. But I think I shuffle quite weird. Ooh. Okay, so it's good. Take this one. I see the lingering negative energy. We have deception. So, as far as the union goes, this is what pretty much, I won't say stand in the way, because it can be solved, it can be healed. But this is what lies in between right now. Someone is wearing a false self mask in a relationship. Okay, so this pretty much tells me that deception and wearing a false mask, it could have been on either side, but since I'm going to weigh more on this side as far as Divine Feminine energy goes, because they're the one with the heartbreak. And that deception really took a toll on Divine Feminine. And I'm pretty sure Divine Masculine, you can feel it, because I can feel it. I can feel it coming off you as well. So let's see what guidance we have for this situation. What guidance do we have? Okay, we have the Shaman. Trust in higher forces. Okay, so that pretty much means to trust in divine timing, to go within, trust within yourself. Right now is not the time for blame game. It only makes matters worse. It doesn't solve anything. So let's not do the blame game. And we can point fingers all day. And even if you are the one and you feel like you were deceived, or you feel like your heart hurts more than the other person, both parties are suffering. When you mirror each other, you're connected. So you pretty much feel what the other one feels. Not saying that Divine Masculine deserves, a pity party or anything like that, or etc., whatever. But just be understanding and forgive. Because at the end of the day, it's pretty much like you're forgiving yourself. And you forgive others for yourself. And at this point in time, it's like it's doing you no good by just letting it just weigh on you so heavy. And it's pretty heavy. So please just try your best to let go and move forward. And everything will iron itself out. So let's see what we have from my Island Time Wellness. I pulled these out yesterday and they felt pretty good. And they called me again today. It was like, bring us back. So we're going to see what we have today. Can I get 2 cards, please? I feel like we have 2 messages that need to be received. Okay. Ooh, and we got 2. Yay! Okay. So, first we have the Chaser. Ooh, Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And then we have not enough. Frustrated in the relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So, this is pretty much what Divine Feminine is carrying around. The feeling like you're not enough. You're more than enough. You're more than enough. Sometimes, if you believe in the twin flame dynamic, sometimes it doesn't work out. But as long as you find that union within yourself, that's the most important part. That's the only thing that matters. And right now, you really need to take the time out to really invest in yourself more, love yourself more. Do things that connect you with yourself, like meditation, for example. You really need to look in the mirror and give yourself those pep talks and really talk better to yourself. And you really, please, just know that you are beautiful or you are handsome. You're wonderful. You're a wonderful person, and don't let someone else dictate whether you're not. That's not up to anyone else. That's no one else's decision. And you shouldn't let anyone else persuade you into thinking anything outside of that. You are enough. You're more than enough. And on the Divine Masculine side, we have that Chaser energy. Now, usually it starts off with the Divine Feminine energy that usually is the Chaser, and the Divine Masculine is the runner. But it looks like the roles have reversed. And now that the Divine Masculine has figured more of themselves out and they had that time to self-reflect, now they're kind of getting those Chaser, vibes. But please keep in mind that if you're watching, it may feel good to be like, yes, you're the Chaser now, but at the same time, that codependency is kind of unhealthy. Well, it's not kind of, it is. It's unhealthy. You don't want anyone to have an issue with being alone and want to just be with someone, especially if they know that you have feelings for them. You don't want them just running back to you because they feel it's easy and they don't want to be by themselves. That's not healthy for either one of you either. But I do feel like, looking at this from a positive, perception, I feel like they're really starting to, feel like, okay, that connection's not the same anymore. They notice the change, they notice the difference. So now they do have that kind of Chaser mentality. But please, Divine Masculine, please keep in mind that you really need to watch yourself with that energy. Okay? And both of you, both sides, need to really still worry about union within self at the end of the day. And so that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and love and light to you all.